Welcome to the costume department, home to literally thousands of individual items, British and German, vintage and reproduced. Join me as I document the behind-the-scenes activities with this series of video diaries, as I report from the front line. Our uniforms are specific to World War I. From caps to boots, historical accuracy is very important. Within our narrative, the soldiers aren't wearing brand new uniforms, so they need to be distressed and dirtied down as if they've been lived in for many a year. Welcome to the art department. These masks you see being produced are accurate replicas. These masks were designed to help protect the tank crew if any bullet shrapnel should pierce the walls of the tank. These have been made from scratch. Despite having an 8-man tank crew, only 4 masks are required, highlighting that some soldiers are luckier than others. Moving on to button production, these are cast from silicone moulds. We take a resin mix and carefully pour into the moulds. It's very important to get the right consistency or it won't set properly. So this is quite a delicate job. We next place a plain button into the mix. Both German and British buttons are required, each being distinct and specific. Eagle-eyed viewers would notice if we didn't make the extra effort. This process takes only a few minutes to set, as the mix solidifies quite quickly. Next we spray and highlight the details. The spray paint is the base coat, and then we use a finer paint for the top coat. Next, to make them more authentic looking, we add a light dusting of metallic paint just to catch the light. Literally hundreds of buttons are needed for our uniforms. The modified uniforms require epaulets. Here we see our director Ronnie making and shaping them. Here we see the buttons ready to be sewn on by our sewing circle. Once the buttons and epaulets are added, we can put the final touches on. Completed uniforms are put on the rack and inspected. After that, they're ready for dirtying down. A lot of research goes into checking the historical accuracy because our audience will notice if anything is not right. At the end of all this, we'll be ready to actually dress a real army if we saw fit, suited and booted and ready for action. I hope you've enjoyed this look behind the scenes, and it's important to recognise the hard work that our volunteer team are putting into this project to make it as real as possible. So I hope you'll join me next time as I report from the front line.